It's your girl BUKKY, and it's the BUKKY show. Okay, hi everyone. Hope you all are doing well. The first intro, good. The first episode rather, was good. I, I gave some of my friends to listen to them, listen to each other, and share their feedback. And they're like, "Oh my god, because you're talking too fast." I said, "And you don't talk this way in real life." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn you down. I not talk too fast. I just chill and relax because it's actually supposed to be like a chilled, relaxed conversation kind of podcast. Really, it's not supposed to be blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be chilled. So I feel so good today because, or rather, this evening because it's evening right now, right here, because I just finished eating some amazing delicious food. I cook, but not necessarily. I won't maybe tell myself I'm a good cook, even if people say, "Oh, Bukola, yeah, like a good cook." But that's not even the point. The point today was I prepared a meal and it was good. It's something that I generally don't usually eat often. So I saw this video on a content creator's page. The guy he cooks new meals and all of those things. Basically like an influencer, a food influencer. So I tried it and I'm like, okay, this good. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It like I enjoyed it. It's good food. You know when you say, "Oh, that's good food," it's good food, and I really did enjoy it. Then I was thinking, "Oh my god, should I?" Because I took a picture of the meal. It was two different meals on two different days, but this recent one was really good. I remember taking a picture of it before I ate my food, and I was like, "Oh, should I send it to this guy?" I said, "Oh, hi." And I saw this on your page and I prepared it and it came out so nice. Oh, thank you so much for the inspiration. And in my head, in my delusion mind, guess what I was thinking? Like, okay, maybe from there we'll now start exchanging conversations, different years, left, and before you know, you just ask me out. I'm serious. I was so like for a minute. I remember I was just thinking about this. I was like, wait, what? Why you think? What is this? Like, you know how delusional that is? Yeah, that was really crazy because I was like, from here to where? Like, kill you. I'm actually not even saying the stuff. Oh, I'm like this thing. I want to shake Kimiko. I'm like, calm down. It's not that deep. But really, let's try to dwell on it. Like, have you guys had any experience with obviously this is not even a lady thing because I'm so sure there are some guys out there that would be like, she's the mother of my kids already. Like you're literally just seeing this babe. You've not even toasted her. You've never even spoken to her. You already said, she's carrying my future kid. Hey, calm down, bro. I feel like it's the same thing with ladies. Like for a minute, I just like just look at look at this scenario. I just saw this food. I was inspired by it. I prepared it. And actually not sent the message to this guy, to this creator. But I'm like, I just imagine if I said it, I was like, oh, Jimmy, I loves me. If he wasn't love me to me, I'm like, girl, calm down. Oh, you love me too. Yeah, so sometimes we be doing like that. Really, we actually be doing like that, and it's really funny. I would love to actually hear your experience of when you have been delulu. Believe me, like I would love to read it on the pod. Just tell me when you've been delulu like that, because my own delulu, the guy doesn't even know. He doesn't even know that I exist. God, I beg. So, anyways, I was gonna talk about something that happened recently. It's nothing. It's not like a big deal, but I got to church really late on Sunday, like really really late, and I would like you to like ask for your perspective. Okay, so I left home relatively early. Like it was not early, but it was an okay time that I will still be able to get to church in an okay time. But due to transport system, there was like a closure of train where I stay, so I had to go through like another route. It took me like forever basically to get to church. I thought it was really irritating because I like, should I just go back home? I'm like, I'm already on my way already. Like so It's two questions. Would you have gone back home when you're like, oh my god, this can't work, or would you still have gone to church? Because I was actually conflicted. Like, I'm on my way already. I've entered inside another train that's going to take forever, but I'm already on my way. Do you think you would have gone back irrespective? That's the first question. The second question is, so when I finally got to church, it was really late and the pastor was preaching. So I was like, and the thing is that my church is a relatively small church. Like, I can count how many people who are there. Like, we're relatively really small. And there's no how you enter inside that nobody else will know that, oh my god, that sis is late. Like, every freaking person, okay, sorry, no cussing. But yeah, whatever. Some cussing, some amount of cussing. But yeah. Everybody would know that, oh my gosh, she's late. So what I did was I didn't go into church. I just stayed out, prayed a bit. And after some time, because I was actually really late. I saw people coming out. They are done. So I just entered inside. I was shy. I was like, it's fine. So do you think that you would have just gone back, and or when you even get to church, if you're in my situation, would you have just gone inside like that, irrespective of whether you're late or not, or you would have just waited outside like I did? I would just like to get your perspective, because I felt like, so like throughout the day, and I started blaming myself that why did I even come to church, because I didn't necessarily even get anything in church. I just came and I went back home. You get, so it was. I just started thinking that maybe I shouldn't have just gone. Like, when I found out that, oh my god, it's this is not going to work, or I'm like extremely late. Maybe I should have just chilled or something. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I would like to know your thoughts on it. I would actually really like to know your thoughts on it. So today is not it's nothing really. So I have a recent conversation that I would like to bring to you, and I would like us to talk about, which is how do you deal with shame? And I feel like there are some conversations that you would never know how, or more like there's some things that you will never know how it is till you're an adult. Because there are sometimes I wish that there were some conversations that my parents prepared me for, or basically just school, or maybe when I was like a child, like they probably spoken about this. Oh my god, but I don't know how that conversation would have gone, to be fair. But so why am I saying this? I basically what I want to talk about today is how having shame, and let's talk about shame for a minute. What do I mean talk about shame? And in what context am I even talking about shame? So I'm talking about shame basically in context of having to ask for something from someone. So remember that, like in the last episode, I like, and this is just even a very mild example, to be fair. But I think I still have more examples to give. So the first example I would say is, remember last episode I was talking about how I've been trying to get a job and all of that. And so most of the time I try to like send a message to this recruiters, or basically like the HR person of the company. I'm like, oh my god, hi, I just applied to blah, 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 blah. And sometimes I'm just very irritated because I'm like, why am I sending this? Like, I feel shame in a sense that I don't want to have to be disturbing this person. But at the same time, I'm like, I want this thing so much that I'm ready to ignore my shame. You know how they say, oh, men have ego? I feel like maybe this shame thing is even more associated with ego. I feel like every freaking person has ego, because no one is ready to belittle themselves for anything except the thing is really, really worth it. I was in a situation whereby I had to borrow money from some people, and it was so convenient. Like, just imagine going to like some of your friends and be like, oh my god, please, I need you to borrow me some money. Obviously I'm gonna pay them back. But the thing is, I was not happy that I had to do that. A very, very recent case that me putting my shame and throwing my shame in the bucket was working on a particular project. And in this project, I had to ask for some of my colleagues in class to help me, for me to interview them. Obviously, they are busy with their life. So basically, I had to like keep nudging them. It might be a simple thing that, oh, hi, would you like to interview, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, they also have other things they're doing in their life. So I have to be like on their, like literally like on their neck and be like, hi, hope you've not forgotten. Oh, hello. La, 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 la. To be fair, I could have just easily said, whoa, I don't like this scenario. I don't like the fact I'm even disturbing these people. I beg, and just move forward. But the thing is, I wouldn't have been able to do that stuff. I wouldn't have been able to do that project if I just allowed my ego to get the best out of me. And I'm not saying that. I'm also not saying that just to try to put some balance in here. I'm also not saying that you cannot just there's still not like going to be some level of ego like one will have. I think or maybe not maybe, I don't know that I would call it ego now or shame or whatever. But irrespective of whether ego, shame, there's still some sort of self respect that everyone will have. But the thing is I like to know how far you can ignore your ego or ignore your shame to ask for something or for something that you really want. Like, is it something that it's not a comfortable thing? Oh. I'm not saying it's comfortable because to be fair, even in situations whereby I've been able to just overlook my ego, I just truly I just overlook it. Like I just ignore it. Like obviously it comes up and why am I even disturbing myself? It comes up, it does. But I cannot be saying because I'm trying to feel this, I'm trying to do that. I'm not going to no. No, we don't do that yet. But the thing is, it's just more like I cannot say that because I have some sort of ego or shame or not trying to just put myself out there. I think that is it. I think the fact that we put ourselves out there every single time and it's not comfortable to put yourself out there. Believe me, it's not. Not for me, not for you, not for really anybody. It's not comfortable. And the truth is, I know that guys they usually toast babe and they'll be like, and she go agree or she not go agree, do you get? But it's actually not easy to walk up and ask a lady out. I don't want to talk about I don't want to open my yash. I really don't want to open my yash. But I didn't essentially even ask this guy out. To be fair, I did not. But it was but because I liked him, yeah, but I did not ask him out. And but even with that, I was thinking about it, and it was not easy to say, uncle, I like you, do you like me? She's not going out. I could not do it. It was so uncomfortable. It was not my nature to just put myself out there, and I didn't ask him. To be fair, I did not because I was too I don't want to say shy because shy is not the word. It's just more like I was too scared to put myself out there and be and beside this is not even recent. This is obviously not recent. This is like since like 2012 or something, 13, I can't remember. Yeah, it's like 2013, 2014. Was when I was like in university. It was not recent at all. Well, I needed to put that disclaimer out there. So people would not go be thinking, you see, we should still get girl guy. It's not you I'm talking about. Calm down. But so what I wanted to say was it's not easy to put yourself out there. It is very difficult. It is not like and I think I have read it, I've listened to it in a pod, I've watched it in an interview, two different people were talking about it, and it kind of really related to me. Basically, what I remember that I got from that interview was the fact that he was standing there and was like, he could easily have just said, Jem Boss, how far? Come and show me things. Come on, come on, let me be a billionaire like you, man. Let me be like Jigga. But everybody felt like them too, they are rich now. They have small money in their account. And he didn't say anything to Jeff that day or to CEO of Amazon that day. And he was like, why didn't he? Because if he had said something, maybe something may have come out. Of course, maybe he may have shot him down. Covenant is big on his own right, but to be fair, Jeff could have like, said, "Oh no, and blah blah blah, I'm busy or whatnot," or he could have even just opened another door of opportunity for him. I think for me, the way I see it, in terms of ego, in terms of shame, I see it as I want something, or there's an opportunity for me at the other side, and if is to for me to put myself out there, even if it's uncomfortable, believe me, it is very uncomfortable. I will keep doing it till I get what I want. That is it. That is it for me, to be fair. I will keep doing it. I will keep pushing myself, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's not the most reasonable thing to do, or more like, I won't say reasonable thing, but more like, it's not the most comfortable thing rather to do. I would keep doing it. I would definitely keep doing it. So I would like to ask, is it something you're gonna do? Or is it something you do already? Or instead, and better still, I would prefer to, if you could give me um sometimes when you've put yourself out there, that it worked or it did not work. I have studied like almost two, three examples. So I would like to hear from you, if there was a time you put yourself out there, whether relationship or not relationship, whether in terms of career, whether in terms of in terms of friendship, whatever like situation that you have put yourself out there and it worked. Please share the good news. And wherever situation where you put yourself out there and it did not work, please let me know. Because I was having a conversation with some colleagues at school, and the lady was like, "Oh, she doesn't like to ask for help, she doesn't want," and that's like another thing again. Like, I feel like it's under the same old umbrella of putting yourself out there, because she was really struggling with doing her project. It did come out well at the end of the day, but for a minute she didn't want to ask for help because she felt like, "Oh, I'm disturbing you, I'm disturbing you." And I heard that when she was saying it, she's from China and she's Chinese, and it doesn't even matter where she's from, because a lot of people that some people that I know also are in this situation of they don't want to ask for help, and I'm like, ah, if I ask for help, I ask myself, if I ask for help and this person does help me, will it make my life better? Yes, I'm going to ask for that help. If I ask for help and the person says no, I'm not gonna die. I'll ask another person else. Like, I feel like that's how I see things personally. It's my own explanation. I know people don't like to put themselves out there. That's why I keep saying that. I also understand that nobody like to be rejected. Nobody like to put themselves out there to be like, ah, yes or no. Nobody like that. But the thing is, we need to be able to put ourselves out there to be able to. It might be a yes, it might be a no, but at least you tried. And the truth is, even if they say no, put yourself out there again. They say no, you put yourself out there again. They say no, you put yourself out there again. You keep putting yourself out there till you end up hearing the word. Yes. See, in this life, it's not like I want smart ass or anything, but I just learned that in this life, to make money or to be in some certain rooms, you just have to put yourself out there. You just have to really push yourself to not think about, don't think it might. So the thing that came to my mind was, don't think too highly of yourself. Who are you, motherfucker? Literally, that what came to my mind. Like, who are you, motherfucker? Like, what are you thinking too highly of yourself? Who do you think you are? Like, really, what do you think you are? Like, you're broke. Like, you don't have money in your account. Or like, you might not even be broke. You might have some change in your account, but is that it? And when they are the likes of a $10 and the rest, do you get? Like, so in my head, I'm like, so really, when I want to even start this thing, I'm like, girl, what do you have in your account? What do you have in your account? Do you have money in your account? No. So put yourself out there, do yarn rubbish and do. You're not belittling yourself. You're not belittling yourself at all. You're just putting yourself out there. to make more opportunities. And also, I'm not saying in this situation whereby you do put yourself out there and they're not treating you like trash, you not accept it. No, there's sometimes that you know that, oh my god, this is not a situation for me, and step back. And that's fine. There's dignity in that. But the most important thing is that you actually put yourself out there, and maybe it does help, maybe it does not help. But at least you know that you put yourself out there. Um, but yeah, that's I would actually really like to hear your experience, a situation whereby you put yourself out there and it did not work, be it romantic, be it relationship, be it friendship, be it career wise. So let's yarn, let's talk, let's have some like really deep conversation around it. I would like to know when was the time you put yourself out there and worked and did not work. On a lighter note, on a very light note, I would like to know why when you smile, why when you smile at some people, they think you're in love with them. Why? Girl, I'm just smiling at you. I'm not in love with you. But really, it's just like a very. And besides, I'm someone that smile a lot. I just they shine it. And yeah, I could just they shine it. And yeah. So it's not like I'm in love with you or I want you to ask for my number because there are some people that just be moving like, oh, oh, this girl smile at me. She likes. I don't like you. I don't want you. I don't need you. I just smiled. That is all. Stop trying to read me into it. God, I smile at you. You know that's you. I don't love that. So there's some questions I want. I don't love that home. Like nobody ever smiled at you. So why do you think me smiling at you thinks equates that I love you? Oh, I want you to ask me out. Or equates that, oh my god, ask for my number. If you ask for my number, I'm not gonna pick your call. Do you know that I have this bad habit? Let's even talk about my bad habit for a bit. I have this bad habit of not being able to say no when somebody directly asks me for my number. I don't it's as I said, it's a bad habit and I should be able to say no because I'm an adult, right? But I need help. I know, but as I said, bad habits, bad habit. Emphasis on the word bad habits. Yeah. I had this bad habit of not being able to say no. As I said earlier, a guy asked me for my number, but do you know what I do? I won't pick their call when they call. I don't. I'm like, well, I might not be able to say no, but guess what? I will not pick your call. That's it. That's all. I don't pick their calls. I think from the same say, oh, you did not pick my call. I'm like, I'm busy. And the truth is, I was actually busy. Am I not? If you're not excited to be calling you multiple times, like your business, I'm busy. Don't call me. Then finally you get that. Oh, this guy's not interested. I move forward. But yeah, so I'm not disturbing anybody. The person not disturbing me. Like, do you get like? But sometimes it's actually good to let your phone ring. You when you're going to pick it. That seems terrible and miserable. But no, my life is not like that. If you have any experience in letting me change that habit, I would gladly accept. But right now that's what I do and it's not a good thing. It's not a great thing. I shouldn't do that. But yeah, that is I think what we have come to the end of this episode. And today our 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 throwback music, our old Ninja throwback music would be this song that I really like. Originality, nality, eh, eh, living from the society, eh, eh, adaptability, protected with ability, right, 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 I can do the leader, da 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 da. The automatic just that you have. I really like that song. Originality by Phase. I think so. I'm gonna confirm real quick, but I think it's by Phase. I am definitely sure it's by Phase. Originality. Yes, originality by Phase, and it's came out in the year 2020, sorry, 2008. And I really like another one. So because it is my pod, it is my pod. I'm gonna throw in another throwback that I think you should listen to this week, which is Wonder Cole. Obviously, I'm into kiss your we are my mama understand. To be fair, let me tell you what made me like Wandiko. He was my brother. Like he played Wandiko. He played Wandiko so much. I feel like I would relatively know most of Wandiko songs, except the new ones that maybe he just released like 2 3 years back. But his proper songs, I know them. We they play Wandiko. Like I spoke on Saturday that we wash clothes on Saturdays. When we are washing clothes, my brother will bring out one MP3. I can't remember one speaker. We will not be playing one deco. We go play one deco. Tote. We finish our clothes. So I know, and I need to kiss your hands. Be a man, you know I understand. Yeah, yeah. And I need to kiss your hands. Oh, yeah. Be a man. I like Panico too much. It's too sweet. But really, 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 really. I love Wonderco. I think you should definitely check Wonderco Kiss Your Air and Originality by Phase. And we've come to the end of the pod. It's your girl, BUK Kawaii. And it's the BUK Kawaii show. Yay! See you definitely next week. We're going to have fun. We're going to have conversation. And maybe do the thing you want to do. That thing that's in your heart that you think is going to make your life better. Do it. I think you should. I think you should do it. So do it if you need that motivation. I'm telling you, do it and have a blessed week. Have a great week, day, whatever. Have fun. Bye.